what's happening, good people? Welcome to another episode of TMM, the Music Mag. You know what it is, the dopest and the hottest show on the internet. Buffet, you know how we do, always bringing you the illest and the dopest in the game. Buffet, so my name is Benson Straxx, aka the Big Fish, aka Ramchepula, host a ghost. And you know what I do, I bring you the best. Buffet, so you know where to find us, TMM_ZA, that's the Music Mag. Facebook, the Music Mag, YouTube, the Music Mag, and just like that, see, skin is sort of our face. So excited. It's a pretty different one for me today because it seems like I got a crowd, so I'm a little bit shaky, but we'll get into it. My face, once again, I am bringing you another dope talent straight out of the city of Durban. And where we at? The market, right?
Market Cafe.
Yeah, Market Cafe, man. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Market Cafe. Dope vibes, inside and out. Buffet, it's going down. But Buffet, I know how you guys are. You want to get straight into it. So let me get straight into it. Buffet, today I'm bringing you a multi-talented talent. Hey, fundile lengane, yakdansa lengane, yakcula lengane, yenza yonke into, guys. I bring you the one and only, your queen, Artchild
Afrika.
Yes, sir. You gotta have that crowd on. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so stoked that I'm out here.
Yo, I'm also stoked. Umoya uyashaya.
Hey, so
You know?
and Durban is burning.
It's been
right now.
people have
It's
been
been
burning.
Hey, okay, fanele basikhokhele.
Masikhokhe. Nona makhela ngalakhe akalandi.
Hey, fanele basikhokhele, but bruh, it's a new year. I think the last time I saw you was last year.
Yeah.
At another one of your
Yeah.
ventures, which is it's always a pleasure to see. But other than that, man, how's the new year been for you? Keep on, Artchild. How's things going?
The new year has been quite slow, actually. Like, you know, when you just came from December and you've been gigging on December, and then it's January, you know, and you've been
Everybody's
trying to
worried.
collect but I haven't been eating cabbage, though, just to be clear. Been eating
Artchild
lettuce.
diet.
Yeah, so yeah, basically January I've been planning my release of my new single that's been coming out in February, obviously. So January has been very slow, and for me the beginning of the year has been very slow but productive.
Productive.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I feel like you're not the only person in that space. Like, I still remember, I think like second to last week of December last year.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, man, I wish it was January already so I can get going with the work.
January is a year in its own.
January is here, and I'm like, well, was here. Thank God it's not here anymore.
Oh,
It's been
yeah,
tough.
right?
Yeah, it's fair, right? It's fair.
Thank
It's fair.
God.
It's fair. But you know, our people really love getting straight into it. You know, so that's what I want to do, man. I want to get straight into it.
Okay.
Ngoba phela bafethu ngiphesa uweli la namhlanje. Why that face?
Okay.
Oh, why that face though?
I haven't been called by that name in a long time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Willie is like my nickname. I just haven't heard
Oh, you haven't heard it in how long?
it in 5 years.
Say Aspana, Joe. Say Aspana, we are digging.
Okay.
I know, right?
What? You've been digging?
I've been digging. I've been doing my job.
Okay,
You've been doing your job, you know. But
Okay.
like, just let's start there. Let's I know, right?
Okay.
Let's start there, ne?
Okay.
I think from my source, that nickname, yeah, I've got a good source.
Okay.
I've got a really good source.
Hey,
Very reliable. Trust my source.
Okay.
But other than that, man, like I want to start there because I had to speak to a few of your people to get a bit of information about you. You know, I know you still got that face, right?
Okay.
I know you. I know
Okay.
everything.
Lungil.
You know, but let's start there, man. Like your upbringing, Gamashu. You know, like just tell us about a home and in your environment back then, man.
Mina ke bafethu ngikhule esinqanqawini kaMashu. Ngasekhaya they love me. I love my community. Such an amazing community. I won't say that I was really brought up there per se. I was brought up there because obviously ngizalelwe khona. Ngabuye ngahlala khona, but I was mainly in boarding school from the crèche level. Like from crèche, I've been in boarding school.
Seriously. Okay,
primary,
wait.
I've been boarding.
That almost went over my head. Like, seriously. Wait, you were boarding from
Crèche.
Crèche From grade crash. You know there's no grade called grade crash. No?
Grade R.
Shit, that's crazy.
Before grade R.
Yeah,
Crash
crash.
is before
Yeah,
grade
yeah,
R.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no grade. Okay, yeah.
But
I
I've
wanna
been,
hear
obviously,
this.
if I'm not there, I'm going back home. So, but then when I'm home, it's like amazing. The community is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mashi.
Yeah, and then I grew up there. It was very
Yeah.
nice growing up. I've never had any hassle, no break-in, nothing. Even till this day, like I feel like people like about Sabo Mash, but I understand because
Yeah.
But my upbringing was very nice. Nidlalela nje ushumpu emgaqweni. Yabona nje,
Ushumpu,
that's
what's
nice.
Ushumpu? What's this one?
Share.
Which one
No
is this
share.
one? What's the Ushumpu?
Everything.
Namathini?
No share, no mathini, yonke into, bruh. What are you
dope.
talking about?
That's dope.
Yeah, and
that's
then
dope.
okay, when I was growing up, then got dish,
Yeah.
a dish,
DSTV
this
changed
like
the
dish.
whole system.
And then I got introduced to like international acts like Beyonce, Ciara. That's when I started understanding. Yo, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Beyonce used to like, sit around MTV base, Channel O, the whole like.
And
day.
back then, before the open up the industry thing,
Yeah.
it was a
If you
lot of
wanted-
international music.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
There was
but-
nothing like the
yeah.
90% local thing. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's how I started developing being a performer.
But like, so like, just tell us a little bit more like about like your parents. Were your parents like super strict?
Yeah.
Were you every Sunday at church type of girl? What was
Yeah. Angizikhonzi.
it? Yes. Usholo yena.
Yasazikhonzi.
Yini isikhonzi?
Yabona, look at ngisho mina akazisini isikhonzi. Isikhonzi is an altar boy, you know, in those traditional churches.
Yeah.
Lutheran, Catholic, those people, those khonzis that carry the candles, the big long robes.
Oh, I always wondered what those kids were called.
Yeah,
And
it's
why I was
cool.
never chosen.
I think I know why, but okay, that's what we're talking about right now. Angizikhonzi in my church, Lutheran church. I was in the Lozal.
Yeah.
That church.
Oh snap.
It's a Lutheran church.
Oh snap.
Yeah, there. I grew up going to church. My mom loved Utsing Sontweni. And then local. I still love church. Still go to church. Not enough though lately.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But
My child. I haven't been to church for over like I think 6 months.
Seriously. But you've been working. It's not like you've been chilling.
Yeah,
you've been working. You've been
yeah.
busy. You know. Nzoxolo ebandleni, please forgive her.
DWC.
But like when I hear like a church vibe from someone, you know, it just gives me the understanding that the parents didn't understand in the beginning. You know, how was that?
Okay, the parents, my mom, she did kind of understand, but she wasn't sold with the artistry.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do, I was actually admitted to go study at Vega to be like a graphic designer or an artist. And they were like, nah, go study something about woods.
In a scene.
Because my mom was also a sports person, my dad was a sports person.
Yeah.
But they never got anywhere with it because of the times they were raised in. But
Yeah.
now they didn't understand the times that we live in now.
Completely
There's a lot
different,
of
yeah.
opportunities. So I went to do psychology. So my mom was kind of supportive, but then now she's more supportive than ever because
She gets
she
it.
sees me on TV
She sees,
now.
yeah. Because I won't lie. There's an interview of you I saw,
Yeah.
and I could tell it was old just because of the quality. Morning Live, Step Up. I think it was on Morning Live with another artist. Another female artist, and I was like, and when I looked at when it was dropped, I was like,
Damn.
snap, that is old. You know, that like I said to you off air. You know, like looking at your profile, you've done a lot.
You're like, how many pages?
I was like 13 pages. Just an artist profile, you know. But
Yeah.
but it just shows the work ethic. But the most interesting thing for me is the fact that you went and studied psychology, right?
Honors.
You got your honors
I got my honors.
in industrial psychology, right?
Yeah,
I didn't even have to look at my
I got my
laptop.
degree in
Yeah.
psychology, clinical and industrial. Then
Clinical
my
and
honors,
industrial.
then my honors it was a structured degree. So basically, it's like you got your degree in clinical and in industrial.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when you do your honors, then you major, which is what you want to major in. So
Yeah.
I did industrial because I thought it had more money and more jobs.
and then you realize all you had to do was whack, just whack. That's literally what it is. It's straight up work. But I get like very tripped out when I hear your journey, like when it comes to education.
Yeah.
When I've heard to, we know you for a dancer, a musician,
Yeah.
so on and so forth. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, when I read up and the fact that you had studied industrial psychology, I asked myself, I was like, what is industrial psychology? So for the people that don't know,
Okay.
that are watching, just give us a quick rundown of what industrial psychology is.
I'm going to first break down what psychology is. Psychology
Yeah.
is behavioral science. So it's science, but for behavior. So you can read people's behaviors,
Yeah.
and then you can understand certain deficiencies or certain conditions or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can actually diagnose what they're suffering from. Then you can counsel them or be a psychologist or anything. So clinical psychology deals more with mental patients where like you have to be institutionalized or you have to be counseled or whatever. Then industrial psychology deals with the industry. Any industry that you're in, it has workers, right? So it's like HR basically.
Yeah.
So industrial psychologists are just like HR, but in a bigger level, because now you can diagnose people. So in a workplace where you feel like you need counseling, or you need to, even if you're the employer and you want to make your workspace even more comfortable for your employees, economics, whatever, you can hire industrial psychologists to make sure that the workspace is mentally sufficient for Amanda that are working for you. But there's a lot that goes into it. That's just basically a brief.
But then like my thing is like, okay, first of all, when I hear degree, I know it's a lot of fucking studying, bruh. You know
and
what I mean? Me, I
psychology,
got no degree. Me, I did my ends.
Just
you know
the Durban ones.
No comment. It's my show. I should be interviewing you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But
Force of habits.
But listen. My thing is like when I hear degree, right, and then I look at what you've done in the time, because it all correlates. Like you're making music and you're studying at the same time, you know. And my biggest thing is like, how the fuck did you cope? Because as we go on, you guys will realize how much she actually has to do as the Artchild brand, aside from being who you are from music. So just like, how did you cope? How did you make it happen?
So when I was taking a break from my studies, I actually did like work, my creative work. So whenever, like for example, if I had like a test, literally there's this artist called Florida Gray. I was
Never heard of
Florida
her.
Gray. No, you have to.
I have to. Are you plugging me?
Yeah.
I've been plugged.
She was in Afrotainment at that time. That's where I started choreographing Afrotainment. So she's one of the artists of Afrotainment that I was choreographing for and dancing for. So there was a time where she was launching a single, and for example, she was launching a single today, and the next day I had to go write an exam as a side. So basically, whenever I was taking a break from studying, I used to do what I love.
Do your work.
Yeah, because I feel like that was the most healthiest thing I could do for myself compared to going to parties and getting drunk and doing other shit. Like, you know,
And like it's I'm so sorry to cut you there, but like it's so important for people to understand the discipline like elements of things, because like for me, I think anyone that watches TMM knows where we started. We're all about the city, the culture, the up and coming guys, and then obviously we work with the mainstream guys. You know, I'm not saying don't come on the show now because I say I like mainstream guys. You can still come on the show, but just the up and coming guys.
Talent.
It's about talent.
It's not about where you are in life.
You are, exactly, you know. And for me, like just thinking about it, like they always talk about discipline and how important it is to know what you're aiming for and so on and so forth. So like that's definitely one of the things I think our youth that is watching today really needs. Like as far as this interview is gone, that's something they need to pick up on, because that must take a lot of discipline, because you study 4 hours but have an hour break. You know what I mean? Like, how do you do it? Like, just give me like a scenario of when you've had to done that, had to do that.
I feel like that's not exactly how it works. What I did, I'm gonna talk about myself personally. What I did was, for example, I would study. Okay, I would attend. I will make sure that I attend. Attend, guys.
Attendance,
Because you can't expect to pass and you're not attending. I have to attend. When you attend, there's certain stuff that the lecturer gives away that is going to be in the test. that only the people that are attending are gonna know
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
So that's how I got my marks up. Attend, consult. Then by the time I'm studying, I already know everything. I already understand. I already remember what was being said in the lecture room, and I can
Yeah.
already understand how the lecturer was putting it. Well, for me,
where it's
in
supposed to go.
easier way, in an easier form. So by the time I had to study for the exam, I already knew everything. I was one of those people that always had their hand up,
Just
in
before
class.
break time, 5 minutes before break time, Artchild. Sorry, ma'am, can I ask a question?
Even if you forgot, even if the lecturer forgot that we actually submitted that day. Sorry, did you forget that we
no.
are submitting today?
I could never have you in my class because I was one of the guys that...
I'm joking, guys.
Actually, I'm not going to say what type of guy I was.
You were. I can tell you what type of guy you were.
Please tell me.
You were in the back of the class making jokes.
I was in the back of the class because I got there late. That's the only reason why.
Yeah. So basically, attending, consulting, then doing your own notes on the side. By the time you study, it's not much work. And then when you're taking your break, it can even be a break of usug or 2 days. You mustn't overstudy because you're gonna forget. We venue.
Yeah, yeah.
Omsh has like amnesia, pure
You
amnesia
forget
gas.
everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just take it easy.
Yeah, but like my thing is as well, like, because obviously with all of that happening, like you had to, psychology, but like honors is not a joke, you know what I mean? So the music bug or the entertainment bug or the dance bug, whatever it is, when does that strike Artchild? Because I want to get into the crux of the music and the
Okay.
crux of your talent, because there's a lot about you.
Okay.
And it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
fucking
there's
crazy.
so much. I'm trying to summarize, man. Okay, so when I was in high school, I was playing soccer, by the way.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
So I was in high school, I was playing soccer, and then I was also in the assembly choir. So I was singing in high school. So after I was singing in high school, and then I took a gap year. When I took a gap year, I was introduced to dance. I didn't even know I could dance. I knew that my brother could dance, but then when this lady called Ulumka from Fun House, Fabulous Fun House,
Yes, Lumka.
Lumka Fabulous.
Lumka Fabulous. Shout out to Lumka Fabulous.
She literally just like, I was working in the workshop, like, sorry, Sabo Njan. I'm like, yeah, I can move. She's like, okay, can you please come to Stable Theatre on Sunday? I'm like, yeah. Came through, started dancing. I knew I could dance, I could take instruction. Then we went to Ontuichiga Machiga. We were the third
Came third, yeah.
Yeah, we were the only female crew there. We were third in the country. Started Bad Center days, you know what I mean? Then that's when my dance career evolved. And then the next couple of days, I was invited to be in the music video, Sindo, Yamnandi, the first Gom video in history.
Is that now your proper interaction with mainstream artists?
With artists, yeah.
About mainstream,
media, yeah. Because remember, we were in Jiga Majiga with Lumka, we were doing all these things, the percents and stuff. But then my first artist that I met was this DJ Sindo, where we were doing Ini Yamnandindo. So we did the music video. Yamnandindo. I'm one of those 3 girls, Kabanga.
Seriously?
Yes, we actually met that same day. We met that same day, and then we choreographed, and we choreographed the same day. And then we did the video, and then Cindy was so happy that she asked us to come the next day. She was doing a live amp.
Yeah.
Then we were live on live TV the next day.
And just dancing.
And then we met our DJ Tira, we met so many people. We're like, oh my God, Sister Afro. And then I stayed there for like a couple of years. Yeah, that's how my career kicked off with dance.
And then how does that influence a young Artchild who's like for me, like it's my dream to sit with. It's been my dream to sit with everyone that sat on that chair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been my dream, you know, and as I gradually get to sit down with, at first it was as I gradually get to sit down with people that are there, now it's as I gradually get to sit down with people that are just amazing, you know what I mean? And it takes me in a different direction. But my question is to you is, sorry about that.
No, it's
I
fine,
got
it's
long
fine.
knees, bro.
Yeah, I'm quite tall.
I got long knees. But other than that, like I just want to find out how that affected you in the beginning stages of your journey, like just being called back by Usindo type of thing, you know?
No, it was amazing. I didn't even know that I was capable of being a dancer professionally because I was literally in college studying psychology. Then I started doing that in my spare time. Then I realized that I can actually be a choreographer. I started exploring my dance career.
Yeah.
I became a choreographer. I started my own company. Started doing major videos like Major Laser twice.
Major Laser, guys.
Twice.
Do you know who Major Laser is, guys?
Like,
go Google Major Laser.
yeah, twice. I did Gom Nation. I was on Gom Nation season 1, season 2. Was the head choreographer, casting everything. I was just my dance career took off. After that, after I started my company, and then my music career came after because I was still kind of shy as a singer. But now it's taking off.
Yeah, and it's like you needed your something to do the next.
It's always a step.
Yeah, it's always the journey is so important. Like we watch all these like motivational guys on TV talking or TikTok or whatever, and they're always talking about like the journey and how important the journey is. So that's something I think Artchild will agree with. Like the journey is very important, you know. So like the dance takes you to a space where you start choreographing. You're doing things for acts that are heroes to us, that are household names, you know. But then music, because okay, fine, I know dancers are there on performance day and rehearsal day, but like, how does a dancer get herself into the studio and start performing music? Beyonce. Guys,
I used to, like, I don't understand. Like, who Beyonce, guys?
Guys, it's Beyonce,
It's Beyonce, dog.
That's the
Like,
answer. So you're part of the Beehive?
I am definitely part of the Beehive. Part of the Rihanna, Beyonce, Chris Brown. It's Java.
That's Java Hive.
You know, it's Java Hive. Wow, it's a Java Hive.
Yeah, and while we are talking about Java, I want to say shout out to Skindi and Java for that Etexini joint.
It's only featuring Java.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
I would
Did you hear
die
that? Did
if
you hear
I
that?
would just faint. Yeah.
So like I had asked you, like how does a dancer get into studio and make music? What was your first experience?
I was a singer first before I was a dancer. Like I mentioned, I was singing in high school. I've always been a singer. I've always sang, even when I was young, I was like 8, I was singing, you know. So then that's how, like I mentioned, my brother used to be a dancer, and then I met Tulumka, and then I started dancing. Dancing kind of happened, singing, I kind of was born for it.
Yeah.
So then they were both like a calling. I guess it goes hand in hand, dance and music. So with the music side, I became an independent female artist, I still am.
Yeah.
So everything you see about Artchild was
Shout out to independent artists.
From
yes,
Durban.
Sir. Yes,
Durban.
Sir. Durban
Yeah.
independent artists. And everyone else around the world.
But Durban.
But Durban,
really
shout out.
tough
That's where we're from.
You're really tough if you're really
if you break
handling
through.
in Durban.
Yeah. If
so
you break
that's
through here,
basically
you're tough. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's broken through from Durban. You're doing your most. You know, but like as well, like so like you started off as a singer, you choreograph, your journey takes you in different places. You've gone international with your dancing. You've worked with Afrotainment. Your music is all over the place. And we get to Banga, yeah? We get to Banga, which is, if you don't know Banga, then you are a fake music listener. Because this is the Music Mag, we need listeners, yeah? And people who are willing to learn, so you're learning. But so we go from Banga, and Banga did well. I think that's how you were
really
introduced
into
into
the industry. And it was my first single.
Yeah, and like I take this personally because like that's how I was introduced to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like
2018.
When I heard, because Banga trended before the days Nina Nisga trend, or you know what I mean? Like
it trended, for real.
You know what I mean? But then how do we go from Banga to Mlingo? You know, because this new single, guys, you gotta go check it out. Artchild Mlingo featuring Tiger the Barman. You know, damn. Talk about being versatile and being able to do everything that is in front of you. You know, just tell us a bit more about that.
So Banga, like I mentioned, I used to sing in high school, R&B, you know, those nice songs, you know, those choir songs. And then after I was introduced to Afrotainment and Gom, and stuff, I started whenever, like after the studio, I was introduced to Root Boys.
Yeah, I remember
Root Boys. They came to my res. They were like, let's record. We recorded something called Chuluk. Yeah,
okay.
which was like actually my last single after
I remember Chuluk. Yeah.
So, and then we started recording. We did Banga. Banga was also featured part of MTV Gom Nation. And then I was like, okay, cool, I can do it. Okay, and then I did my second single, It Dubai, with Camp Masters. Then It Look, I did it with, I came back, did it with
Guys, are you listening? Are you listening to the? Are you listening to the names this woman is mentioning? Come on.
Yeah, so
give her the flowers, man. Damn it.
Thank you. So I was with the Read Boys, It Dubai was with Camp Masters, Chuluga was with DJ Lag. And then after that, I was like, I need to like go back to who I was before. I felt like I lost myself because I was kind of bullied by someone very big in the industry. I'm not gonna say his name. They told me I can't sing. I can't say.
Who told you?
I will never get him the satisfaction. He knows.
Yeah.
When I want to
whoever you are.
But anyways, I became doubting myself. I started doubting myself, Jal. I can sing. I just stopped singing. I started doing
completely,
yeah. And then after that, I was like, actually, I recovered. I healed, and then I made some music, DJ music.
Yeah.
He was
Shout
like,
out
okay.
DJ music.
Yeah,
even though you're not on set today.
Even though
we're still waiting for you.
Yeah, so then we did Afro House, which was in Kizio.
Yes, I remember.
Did really well. And then I started doing other music like Ingivumile, some piano, some house. And then I started being more comfortable with myself. And then I was like, okay, since Afro pop and African music is my first love, let me do something that's like Maskandi pop.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying off air to someone I'm gonna mention now. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And you said to me, and it wasn't in that sense, but it was in the context of Guti. Wow, you guys are messing around with different sounds.
Yeah.
Which
Mighty Jazzy, shout out. He's the producer.
Mighty Jazzy, right? Shout out to you, But like, and I spoke to him and I was like, I was not expecting that. You know what I mean? I really wasn't, because Tiger's a hardcore rapper. Like, he's a hardcore rapper.
And then he comes through and sings.
And he comes through and sings. But like, from what I've been seeing on your socials, on his socials, people are taking the song in.
Yeah.
They're embracing it, But like, what's the whole ideology of this song? Just give us a breakdown of the song.
Okay. Umlingo in English is magic. Umlingo.
Chad, did you hear that?
Umlingo is basically magic. So when Umlingo, we were gonna do magic. So basically, it's about an individual or a couple, or a couple of people who are involved in some sort of anything. I'm gonna do magic. People are gonna see me do this and think I did it with magic.
But literally it was
hard work. But it was hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. The final result always looks like it was magic. So basically, there's no mountain that could put me away from my goal, or from you, my love,
or no river,
or from there's no valley or river that can come between us, And then basically it's about that. You're making magic and being very, very, very real with who you are.
That's what it sounds like on that joint. Yeah. Like there's a lot of like realness. But I wanna touch on something. Hey, English. I wanna touch on something, right? So like you featured Tiger on the song, and so
I feel like you're about to say something.
I'm switching
right
it
now.
up right
now.
now. My God. So listen. So you're dating someone in the industry, right? Right? Dating someone in the industry. But listen, this question comes from the videographer, Chad. So give it to Chad.
Chad.
No, but Chad and myself's question on this one, I should include myself as well, is I see you and your person work together like you do. And I always ask myself, how? Like, how do you guys remain a couple and at the same time still run businesses together?
Because that's how we met.
What's that supposed to mean? Like, it's because how we met?
We met in the studio. Like how
you met in the studio?
Yeah, we met working.
Yeah. And then like, what's it like? Like, what's it like being with someone that's in the game?
I always promised myself I'll never date someone in the industry. I'll never date a soccer player, and it's both.
And he's both.
So it's been really eye-opening and whatever, but like he's a good person, so it's cool.
And when it comes to the music, what do you guys like in the studio when you work together?
I mostly sleep.
What do you mean mostly sleep? You put out so much work.
I just wake up and do a verse and sleep, and he's always with the guys. He's always with the guys. I'm always the only girl there, so I just on my phone and sleep, or like pitch in here where I can pitch in. But it's always like magic though.
And it sounds like that on the single.
Umlingo.
Guys, Umlingo, all platforms, please go check it out, right? But like before we go, I'm gonna wrap it up because this lady's got a lot to do. She's got a lot of work to do.
We're actually launching
We're launching today, Umlilo.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know,
Umlilo.
you know.
Look, Umlilo.
Sorry. I don't even know why I said that. Chad's gonna have to cut it out. Chad, you have to cut it out. Nah, we're gonna keep it. Mistakes happen.
Yeah, it's fine. You can keep
You
it.
know, Umlingo, bro. Like it seriously is magic, you know. But my biggest thing is like, so I've seen you work with your partner, or I've heard you work with your partner. I've seen how you guys support each other. But it's the rest of the game. For the first time, actually, I feel like it's the rest of the game that I want to know about from you, rather than you and your partner both being in the game, yeah, bro?
Okay.
So when I say that, like, I'll make a quick example. Like, I wanna get your take on something like, you know the cliche that it's a male-dominated industry, yada yada yada. But now KO is, for me personally, I feel like KO has switched it up with the freestyle that he's just dropped, you know, and he's dissing lady too, yeah. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm trying to go. Do you think that's what we need, or do you think we would say the guys are still a little bit ahead? Because if you can throw it, you should be able to take it. If you can throw a punch, you should be able to take a punch, right? So like the context of that.
One thing I can say, hip hop is hip hop. If it's this, you can't really take away from someone dropping a diss track. Hip hop is hip hop. That
one I think was rigged, but anyway, let's carry on. That one I think was
like,
rigged.
if he dropped something that he felt like he needed to drop, it's fine. It's a diss track. It's hip hop. You know what I mean? But the industry itself is rigged. The females always are expected to do above and beyond to get ahead.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been in the industry for over 8 years, and the reason why I haven't blown up yet is because people expect me
To do certain
to
things.
do certain things that I
Yeah.
am not willing to do.
Yeah.
I'd rather
we're not
go
about that
work
fake
at
shit.
Shoprite, it's
We're not about that
plastic.
fake shit. Yeah.
I can,
Like the kleine put.
I'd rather do that, bro. I can't be
Yeah,
sleeping my way to the top.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I work hard. I'm educated. I'm competent, and I'm very good at what I do. Why can't you just take me how you take other niggas?
Off
Okay,
merit.
sorry.
Off
I'm so
merit.
sorry to say
Nah,
niggas.
it's okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. And it should be off merit, not
Yeah,
because you're a female.
Just
or
like
a male.
TMM, you know, it's not about how big or small you are. It's about who you are and
yeah.
how potent your artistry is.
Shout out to Artchild, guys. She gets it. She gets it, you know. But my thing is with that whole situation, I feel like the girls that say, oh, we should be treated equally, must see what KO and Lady Do's situations like, and say to yourself, listen, I'm ready to compete with the men, because at the end of the day, I can't swim for my whole life. I'm a swimmer my whole life, and then all of a sudden I want to go play soccer with Bafana, you understand? And my thing is, no, hear me out. Hear me out. My thing is, I feel like it. Do you think it's good for the ladies that this happened, because this means now we can play with the men?
Everything must be on merit.
Now we can play with the
I
men.
can take on anyone like in this industry with work ethic.
Please give me that again.
I can literally take on anyone with work ethic. I've
Oh my
done so
God.
much. Like
Yeah,
I've done so
yeah,
much.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
still do so much.
Yeah.
So I feel like the only reason why I'm not where I'm supposed to be is because there's this one big guy, fucking jazzy, lapha ekugcineni, othenji, no, not this one. This one refused to give me what I wanted.
So, yeah.
It's not about Suguti. This one is competent. This one can do this and that. You know what I mean? It's not with guys. The guys are rigging the game because they're the ones that have money. They're the ones that have connections. And when you get there, when you're supposed to get there, they're like, no, she didn't sleep with me, so
No.
put it to the side. Oh, are you willing to? Oh, you willing to do this for me? Okay, put it on.
And then you get in.
That's why you see so much. I'm not saying what's
Inconsistency in the level
the
of
talent
music,
in
yeah.
South Africa. You can see there's many. They're selling their bodies. They're selling sex. They're selling controversy.
Yeah.
You hardly see people like, okay, I'm just happy that people like
Yes,
Lwa, people like Lungi K.
Oh, Amanda Black.
Well, I'm at the black.
Yes.
People like okay, I'm not gonna mention her because like but shame. Ladies are my guys. But anyways, people like like about people like that are actually like there, and you can see that they didn't sleep their way to the top. They're literally good.
They
But
just,
there's some people that you find who say, how is this person there? Because now,
Yeah. But then don't you think the girls that have that demeanor, that have that particular demeanor, don't you think it would be easier for them to hide the fact that they may have slept their way to the top? it's a
they
perception
can't hide
game.
it because that's what they that's their bread and butter. They're gonna make sure that the people know, because even if Tuluguti, they drop them today, the person that was looking at the interview and be like, oh, this person did this, also they can do the same for me, let me help her out.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's
business.
It's business, guys. It's business. But listen, we're at your launch today. We're about to wrap it up, obviously, because, like I said, you have a lot to do. I've got a lot of beer to drink and a lot of music to enjoy, you know. But just tell us a little bit more about your launch and the direction of what you want this launch to do.
So today we're at the Market Cafe in Morningside. We are launching Umlingo, and we're also activating Black and White Music Festival, which is going to be a 3-day festival at Drakensberg.
Are we invited?
So yes, definitely you guys are invited.
Chad, we invited.
I feel like it wouldn't be Black and White Shandis if you guys weren't there. If you know what I mean?
Because you can't not like a child, you smiley.
Do you even get what I'm trying to say?
I did.
You're in chat.
But I'm still there.
Because it's about multiracial, multiracial people getting together and just enjoying themselves. Let's put the racism aside. Let's put all this
bullshit,
even with black people, like in my tribal thing,
aside, we're all human beings.
Enjoy music. So it's basically that activation and Umlingo, and we have Tiger the Barman, we have Lwazi M, we have DJ Smash, 42 on takes. There are so many people, guys.
So guys, you heard it from the lady herself, and
the flower just hit me.
Listen, that's love. That's straight up love. As long as a bird is not shitting.
That's even more like, according to the African culture.
I don't need no luck right now. I'm out in Durban. I don't need no bird poop. But listen, man, we're about to go. Okay, one last question. I'm sorry, production-wise. Production manager, but listen, real quick, I want to know the females that you mess with in the game right now.
Ooh,
5 of them.
Okay.
5 females you mess with.
Nobuhle Kuzwayo, Lungi K, Naima K, Faye, Artchild Afrika.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Boo, 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 boo.
Obviously, okay. I shouldn't count myself, right?
No, but
I have 2 more though.
2 more. Go for it.
Zinhle Matela and Nzokazi.
All right. So all these ladies that you've heard of, we're gonna try our best to talk to Artchild to get them on the show.
Guys.
So you guys can obviously learn about them, you know.
Yeah.
But now we're going, man. Now we're going. Now we're going. Hey, the guys are just doing this in the background. They're just doing this, you know. But real quick, man, just tell us what's next, and give the ladies and your friends and your people and your fans parting words. So it's basically what's next and your parting words.
What's next is the music video and launches. Like today we're launching. This is the first day we're launching it, so we're going to be traveling the country, launching Umlingo. And what's next, obviously, like I mentioned, it's the music video. Also expect merch. African Rockstar merch and Umlingo merch.
Yeah.
And basically what's next? Okay, my parting words is this, like, guys, please work hard. Make sure that you understand your territory, stay in your lane, push yourself out there so that people can know who you are and make money. You can get the merch on my social media pages, African Rockstar Creatives or Artchild Afrika. Yeah.
So guys, listen, it's been a very quick interview. We've had to move really fast. So I promise you, people want to dance and we're out here asking for sound to be off and shit. But I promise you guys that the more Artchild does, you'll find out a bit more about it. But Artchild Siswami, on behalf of the whole TMM crew and all the TMM viewers, we want to say thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting us here. No matter how small their platform is, just go there and hang out with them if you have time and let them ask you the questions, because the biggest problem we have with platforms like this is people don't give us a chance because of numbers and so on and so forth. So please do. And guys, I'm Jepula, Prostate Coast, Artchild. We're about to listen to some music, drink some beer, and you know what? Enjoy our local music. I'm sure it's going to be Tiger the Barman or Artchild, whatever Chad picks. We episode landelayo. I'm Jepula out. Let's go. Appreciate that. Give some fucking love.
Artchild. chuluga, 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 chuluga. Shina panty when a chuluga. Wish is got to the chuluga. Chuluga, chuluga, chuluga. Chuluga, chuluga, chuluga. Shina panty when a chuluga. Wish is got to the chuluga. Chuluga, 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 chuluga. Shina panty when a chuluga. Wish is got to the chuluga. Chuluga, chuluga, chuluga. Chuluga, chuluga, chuluga. Shina panty when a chuluga. Wish is got to the chuluga.